What's going on, everyone? How are we doing? How are we doing today, gang? Welcome back to yet another Gullycraft stream. We have a lot of big plans today. Just kidding. It's actually probably going to be a pretty laid-back stream. But let's get into it. The biggest thing I want to focus on today is... making my wordle minigame that I just made work, and then pushing it to the main server. So let's do that. Let me get all settled in though really quick. How's everyone doing today? How's it going, gang? What's up, cowboy? How's it going? Trying to figure out the map art stuff right now. Nice. Actually, really quick, I wanted to check something. I think I accidentally expanded the world border on the island map, like by 200 blocks on accident. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be... Okay, wait, no, that looks right. Someone was saying that they saw like a weird moment with the world border. Maybe I'll just fly the whole thing super quick. And of course it's raining. Dang it, I also forgot to do some stuff off stream. Oh, also let me fix my stream overlay. I kind of adjusted it a little bit. Oh wow, the chat scale is really big. Map art stuff RN. That's cool, farm. This all looks in order. If this other corner is in order, then that means the other two corners are in order. Yeah, so I think whoever was saying it was weird was just tripping today. Because unless like the center got changed, I guess, but I kind of doubt that. Corner should be over here. Great. Yeah, no, the world border looks great. Looks fine. Okay, let me fix the stream chat super quick. I don't know why it's happening. Hold on. It's just the chat, right? Yeah. Oh, why is streaming so complicated? Also, meow. Meow. Okay, gang, but check this out. So... if I do, okay, cool. So reset. So I made wordle in Minecraft. So we can guess when I played wordle a lot, my first guess was always space. So I'll play some fun sound effects and then it tells you which letters you got. And then I think this is pretty much ready to push to the server. I think it's just, I want to add some fun rewards for it and then work on the broadcast messaging for it. But, I don't actually feel like playing Wordle right now, but you see it works. I'm going to use the cheat command. It's scorn. Okay. That's what it was in the thumbnail. So boom, I did it. I won. Come back when the next part drops. So originally the idea for this was going to be to have it be like exclusively somewhere like in one of these corners or something in the main spawn. But I kind of decided against that. I think I'm going to let you do it anywhere. The main reason I wanted to force you to come to spawn to do it is like, so it's a chance for you to run into other players, but I think it's a little gimmicky. We should just let people play Wordle wherever they want to play. And the rewards for it have to be super light because obviously as soon as one person finds the word, they can just share it with everyone else. So it needs to be more of like a novelty. I was thinking maybe just like a little like, I don't know, a couple $1,000 and maybe like a little novelty item or something. Like an item with the wordle word I thought would be cool, but I think after quite a few days, those items are just going to kind of become annoying. So maybe we just do a small little like point reward and maybe send a message to the server saying someone won the wordle. I think that's probably the most balanced approach to it. But really quick, now that y'all know what's going on, let me try to figure out this tech or the chat. Let me see if I can make the font a little smaller. Okay, that should probably help it. I think it cleared the chat, but next time someone sends something, it should work. Meow, meow, test, test. It's not even seeing anything now. There we go. Beautiful. And look at that. We can see our latest subscriber and my subscriber goal, except the font is a little hard to read. But look at that. I'm almost becoming like a real streamer now. Isn't that impressive? Okay, so let me get in the other tab really quick. I was informed by our Gulliver Warriors that I do need to be a bit more careful when I'm sharing configurations and code on live streams. And so unfortunately, that does mean that I am going to just have to leave OBS on my gameplay more often than not, instead of letting you guys see the actual files I'm adjusting. So in response to that, I'm going to try to preload as many like of the like in-depth changes that I need to make before the stream, and then limit the changes that I'm making on stream to things that you guys can keep up with a little bit. That's a little bit more engaging to keep up with. So really quick, I'm gonna hop into our Wordle settings, and then find the reward command center that I did, which I believe right now it gives job points, which shouldn't. Yeah, it gave me 250 job points. Can you tell how many job points I had on the right side of the screen? I don't think that made a dent. I don't think that made a difference. So we'll do money, add, player. Let's do 10,000 right now. Okay. So money set was 0. And then I need to do Wordle next. And then Wordle cheat so I can... Oh, but I need to reload the Wordle script. Okay. What was the word? Erode. Okay, and I did get $10,000. So that works. It says I received $10,000. Bounce, bounce. But there should be like a fun little message that shows when someone completes it. And I think I know actually just exactly how to do that. Hold on. The command I'm looking for is channel send as console. Global test. Console is not a player, online, or in the server. So do I have to do that from console then? Let me try doing this command from console. Okay, so it says console test. So on our production server, the console part shouldn't show for our global notifications channel. So it would be like, channel send. We'll make the name green. And then great, that's our typical branding. Okay, so we should get a message in chat that says console, and then that's great. Let me go ahead and sync some of the settings that we have on staging that's not, or that's on survival that's not on our staging server really quick, because we should have a few more chat channels with different formats. Essentially what I'm trying to do is two things at once. I'm creating a message so the server can know when someone completes the Wordle, but I've been slowly reformatting all of our global notification messages into a system that will be like, you'll be able to turn it off in your settings eventually. And so I want to make sure that the way that I'm setting up this message works with that setting. So you'll be able to disable, like if someone, if you don't want to get messages for people completing the Wordle and stuff. So it's a little bit more involved. I have to use a command to send a message instead of just like sending an integrated message with the script. And that's why I have to sync some of these settings. But at last, it really should not be that big of an issue. I just got to diff our files really quick. And then look at the differences. Got to be careful not to sync over any of our production Discord information with our staging Discord information, though, because that is quite literally the worst case scenario. Okay. This all looks good. That 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 looks good. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. I almost did the worst case scenario thing. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, so we should be able to... Okay, and then now if I try to send that message again, but I'll send it in the global notifications. Oh, I need to do an underscore, not a hyphen. Boom, look at that. And then we should probably add the command too as a call to action. Boom. So now we need to make that apply when someone completes the Wordle. Okay, so let's reload the Wordle now. And then let's rotate to the next Wordle. Then cheat. it should send a message that we completed it. Cool. So the last thing we need to put together before we push this to the server is set up the system so it rotates on a schedule every day around like restart time or something. And then we also need to make the message that players will see when the word rotates. Then we should have wordle be bold and in the small Unicode character format, because that's what we use for feature prefixes. Then we should also add that call to action back. Wordle is rotated to a new word. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? What should this message say? Where do you think you should make the map art? Probably over the ocean in one of the corners of the map or in the wilds. Be my best guess. In the wilds after the reset. Nether roof could be slept on. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if maps work differently in the Nether. Oh, also, really quick, gang, I want to show y'all. We also have our place coming back. I just got to figure out where it is. Oh, this is the wrong world. Here we go. So it's not going to be here in the survival world. This is just because this is its default like spawn location. But let me see. Boom. So look, this is what it's going to be like. So you get the R place brush. Instead of having a bunch of blocks in your inventory, you just have to manage carrying this, and you can take it home with you, put it in your chest, your base or whatever. And then the way that you select what item you want to put on the canvas is you sneak and you right click and it'll open up the canvas palette. See, and then here, this looks a little bit familiar from like the materials menu in our place 1.0. And then there's quite a few materials. I think this is all the same list of materials that we had from the first iteration. But if you hover over some of these, look, it says gray stained glass locked. So you're going to be able to purchase or unlock new materials to contribute to the canvas. I think everyone's going to start with these 2 base rows. I think maybe that's what I have it set as right now, which is pretty much just like the whole rainbow. Maybe just like all the concretes and glowstone is what I have set for the base. Yeah, then and I'll probably add even more materials to this list so you can keep unlocking stuff. But so essentially, yeah, you sneak, you right click to open the menu. When you want to select an item that you want to add to the canvas, you just go and select it. And then it's going to ask you, oh, this is a outdated version of the plugin. These icons are going to be brushes like this, but this is the left click or the right click. So you select a magenta. Do you want magenta to be bound to your left click or your right click? We'll choose left click. Now it's bound. So let me make sure I'm in survival so I don't mess anything up. So now, just like in regular R place, if I left click, now it's going to add the magenta. And then if I'm working with like 2 different colors, I can like bind yellow to right. And then when I right click, boom. So you'll still be able to have your inventory. There's no inventory funniness. You'll be able to access it in survival, hang out with your pets on the canvas. One thing I haven't actually tested, but I was working on a couple nights ago, was... Okay, this must be an outdated version. I don't think I've compiled the new version yet, or I just haven't loaded it up. But I also integrated before the Pixel Blazer power-up, which was a power-up that would allow you to leave a trail of blocks as you ran on the canvas. That is now integrated into the plugin. Before it was like an external script. But it's integrated, so you'll be able to earn pixel placements for the power-up. So like every block that you leave on your trail will count towards a pixel placement. So that's pretty much the big updates for the canvas. Everything else is still going to be the same. There's still going to be like our top and everything. But the biggest thing is just that now everything's going to be consolidated into this menu item. And then you can select your materials from there. And then continue working on the canvas as you normally would. Our place coming back tomorrow, probably. I think so. And then also the last big difference that I think I'm gonna make to our place is which isn't even on this example here, is I think the canvas is gonna get slightly larger. I think right now it's 200 by 200 and it's gonna go up to 256 by 256. That way we'll be able to fit it into a perfect map item. So you'll be able to have a like level 1 zoomed out map of the our place canvas that like you can put in your base and stuff. Which I think would be really cool. So boom. Big moves. I really like the new inventory system. I feel like it's a lot cleaner than if you didn't play the R place before. Previously, essentially what it was like is that you were in survival and it would just force fill your entire inventory with all of these items. And then you would just have to like take that item from your inventory and put it in your hotbar. And your inventory was kind of just like locked and forced to always be full whenever you're on the canvas. And it created a few like little issues, like you weren't able to sit on other players on the canvas, and overall just like didn't feel good. I think this just feels a lot better. But also, I don't know, I should make this orange. I don't know why I made the canvas brush blue. The name for it. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna work on this too much on stream today. I just wanted to show you guys what's coming, but this will probably hit the server tomorrow. So really quick, also, this is funny that the Creative Plots hologram is in the middle of the Our Place canvas on the survival island map. This is all 3 game modes colliding together. This is the beauty of having a really messy staging server set up. Okay, so really quick, let me dig into some configs again to set up the scheduled wordle rotation. And then once that's working, we will push it to the main server and y'all can play today's wordle. And luckily this is an update that I won't have to restart the server for or anything. I should just be able to push this live. Also, a few other things like regarding optimizations for creaking farms. I did do some research today and I might be able to code a plugin that modifies its goals to make it less tick intensive. But also I did some other general optimizations with like just entity collision and stuff earlier today that looks like didn't solve the issue at all, but overall should kind of just make things less laggy in general. So I'm going to copy the scheduled restart format, and then I'm just going to make it go like 15 minutes later. So that way it should work well after server restarts. Also, we can verify the exact syntax for this. Okay. Whoops. You always gotta rename things, kids. Uh-oh, it did not do that. So syntax is right. Can I execute this from console? Yeah. So why didn't that work then? Oh, it's because I'm missing an S. Typical. Typical Cole behavior. Hoo-hoo! There we go! All right, so now we just got to copy that bad boy over to our production server. Goalie bless, goalie bless. Okay, then let me just go ahead and move the script over. Actually, hold on. I just redid how the script works a little bit. Let me do one more test run of it, of like... Oh, it's because this has the dev account. Okay. Let me switch over to my main account really quick. Okay, cool. Okay, great. Boom. Bang. I think it's live. We'll see how the random word choice goes. It seems like that might need a little tweaking because I've already seen the same random word out of like the 1,000 I have in there. But let's also go, even though it's not going to be required, let's go to spawn and add a little wordle station. Where should we put it? Ooh, actually, it might go really well down here in one of these areas. Yeah, I think so. Man, this is sweet. Our spawn is starting to fill up a little bit, gang. Bit by bit. Also, sorry, this music kind of really went off the script. There, here we go. Okay. All right. What if we just add like a little NPC? Or something, I don't know. Oh, great. What up, BDB? That's good, gang. Goalie statue, that'd be so far. Nice, you found the goalie gif on Tenor. Dude, I added a goalie gif to Mixer too, or to Clippy, so eventually it should be able just to be in the Discord GIF search. But it says that they're taking forever to approve new ones right now. I think down here is gonna be the better choice, but I'm not exactly sure where. For now, like we can go like yeah, we'll just put them right here, screw it. Make him a librarian because I feel like that fits the Wordle vibe. Oh, green, and then bold. And then let me get the small Unicode characters. Boom. Then I know players are more realistically going to come back here to say what's up. Boom. There we go. We got the Wordle. We'll make this part even more thematic and we'll make it all green right here. Boom. That's all you. Within, we should probably like make this area a little bit more thematic. Let's put like a lectern and a book. And then maybe we have some bookshelves instead of barrels. Boom. Yeah, we'll do that like that. What up, BDB? What's cooking? Put like a little chest back here too. Oh wait, no, I can't because of the because of the dang trapdoors. The trapdoors suck. I hate the trapdoors. I really don't like the trapdoors. They're not the best. I should also probably add like a reminder to a player when they haven't completed the Wordle to play it. But I didn't build the logic for that. I can just have a general message that plays, but yeah, we'll just do that for now. We'll just have a general message that plays. Well, I said something and I said something and whoever was destroying the TPS stopped. That's funny. What's up? All right, sounds good. Sounds good about being right back, Cowboy. It's gonna be probably rather a short stream today. I didn't really prepare a whole lot for the stream. I just kind of wanted to get this wordle out and then get wordle out and show the new art place updates. All right. Because the way I'm using to send oh, maybe it's because they can't parse placeholders. That's probably what it is. Okay, this is probably fine. Have you completed today's wordle? Okay, swag. Have you tried today's wordle? Wordle? It says it twice. I'm a freaking amateur. And then just to confirm my suspicions, I think the reason I can't send other messages this way is because it doesn't parse placeholders. Yeah, I'll have to look in that, but it works for now. So now people will be reminded that they need to play the Wordle. Something else I want to show y'all, which is kind of sad news, but not too sad. Hold on one sec. All right. Just checking my stream really quick. All right. Just checking my stream really quick. The bitrate's still looking a little cooked. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's see if this makes it much better or much worse. Okay, well. So something else that I was working on is I wanted to redo how Baltop works. You know, Baltop shows you the price of everyone's money. This is on staging. Those numbers are way outdated. This is old data. But what I coded, I had this initial idea that I wanted to make Baltop focus on whoever made the most amount of money within a certain period of time. But now I realize that that might not be the best idea because people can just send money back and forth to each other over and over again. And it kind of just defeats the whole purpose of that leaderboard. And so it got me thinking, like, so I coded it. It would have been E top, and then that shows you like the amount of money that you had made like the past week or the past day. So no one made any money on the staging server this day or the whole past month. But the issue is like, say in this example, goalie's dad and goalie's dad all can just pass around the same $10 million over and over again. And the way this is coded right now, that would just keep going up and up. Because originally, the way I coded it was to only show income. It doesn't punish you for spending money, because I didn't want this leaderboard to encourage players to hoard money and not spend it. But when it's not net and it's gross, then it just really opens the door for any sort of exploits. And even trying to filter it by transaction type, so like player-to-player transactions wouldn't appear in this. That's all just fruitless effort, because people can just get around it however they want, like selling a piece of dirt on the auction for $10 million and just buying it back and forth between two accounts. So I think just the whole idea of tracking income, there's a good reason why it's not done on servers, and it's just because I wish I would have realized how easily exploitable it was before I put in all this work to making it a real thing. So I don't know. We might bring back Bow Top. I don't really know if I don't know if Bow Top is something that's good for the community, if that makes sense. I feel like it discourages new players. Oh, I just accidentally added a stream mark or whatever the heck that means. But it discourages new players. And kind of, I don't know, just makes people upset. So, okay. Well, to finish off the stream, let's go ahead and make sure our place is in a good spot. So let me go ahead and look at the code for it, because one thing I did notice is right now, I don't already have a canvas. Oh, I do. Right now, this needs to be orange, and these need to be canvases. So, or these need to be brushes, not glass panes. Is it just called orange, or is it called gold? Let's see. Nope. What is it called then? It's not. Is it gold? Yeah, it is. Okay. Should this be called the canvas brush, or should this be called the R place brush? I feel like it should be called the R place brush. Okay. Ooh, looks good. Looking really good. Okay. This is all looking good. Now I need to go in the actual plugins code to adjust the material on that one screen. Okay. 10 people on Goalycraft right now. Let's go, gang. Let's go, gang. Good job, guys. I'm proud of y'all. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. What is this guy doing? Oh my gosh, we are still lagging. Oh, no, not. I think I'm just lagging a little bit. I mean, the TPS isn't great. Holy moly. What is this monstrosity? I'm going spectator so I don't mess this up. Holy. Okay, this is an iron farm. All right. I think I've been here before. I wonder if this doesn't seem like something that's probably causing too much lag. One thing I might be able to fix too is entity activation range, because like right now, like look, he's all the way over here. I don't know if these villagers should be getting ticked for that. All right, staging's probably up. Oh man, okay, our bit weight is looking really bad. Okay, let's see if that improves it. Sweet. Right click, left click. I don't know if that should be green. I think that should be orange. But other than that, everything's looking really good. This is nice. Let me see if I can adjust the color of that really quick. Okay. Looking very good, looking very good. Now, let's see how big this needs to be. Is it already the proper size? How many blocks is this? Is this 256 or is this 200? It should be 201 is what I thought it should be right now. 203. Okay, that's about as expected. Let me check the base config. It also might just be elsewhere. Negative 64. Okay, so this just isn't right. So we'll do that. Let me go check the settings for the plugin. And that is why it was messed up. Okay, so yeah, our settings were just not telling it to do what it was supposed to be doing. All right, let's see if this improves the stream quality a little bit. Okay, I guess this looks a little better. Okay. So this is brand new canvas. Let's count how big this is. $203. That is not the answer we were looking for. This should have been the center of the canvas, but it's the corner. Oh, wait, hold on. These things got reset. Oh, is that a bug? Hold on. Is the plugin? Yeah, the plugin's resetting the config when I close it. Whoops. That's what I get for being an LDev. Okay, so next time we restart it, it should look a lot better. Sorry, gang. I know this is a bit of a boring stream today. It's a bit more of a technical one, but it has to be done for me to get better at streaming. I'm just going to use this as a chance to toy around with my quality as well. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that changes anything. All right, that looks a bit better, I guess. Okay, here we go. This is the intended behavior. I forgot to clear out the old canvas though. It's okay. We can just do a little bit of surgery. Come over here. Get out of here. All right, I think that's what's supposed to be happening. And then we just gotta remake the border. Actually, this is bad practice. Let's just go ahead and have the thing auto-generated again. I don't want to mess this up. Essentially, what I'm testing right now is I want to have it generate a canvas that's the perfect size and position of a level 1 zoomed out map. Okay, then we'll restart one more time. 12 people on Goalycraft. Let's go. Good job, guys. All right, all right. Maybe I'll play a little bit later. I don't know. Where's my server at, man? What is this startup time? Okay. Beautiful. So ideally, I don't know if this is how this works. I don't think I have to be standing at the exact right coordinate. I think it's got to be relatively in the middle. And then, oh, I forgot I need a cartography table. Okay, that looks... Let's just go ahead and put an orange block in each corner, then ideally that should be in the left of every corner of the map, right? This is interesting, that weird artifacting we're getting on the side. And it looks like it was just too small or something, because I don't see any of these. Let's try going in one smaller, I guess. We'll just do something like that. Also, it's rotated a little weirdly. Okay. So this one we can see two of them, so it's coming to right here. Which is 189, that's a little weird. So is it... Is it shifted one off then? Is that why this looks weird over here? Still can't see any of it. What the? Here, then let's set the right click to white so I can erase things. Okay. I wish there was a way I could hide my little player icon. Okay, so I can see up to right here. No. Yes. Yeah, I can. Oh, but it looks a little different because of the scaling, huh? That's weird. One block I thought would just show up as one block. Also, this is like taking forever to update. What do you mean this isn't? Is it the plugin's not like telling it that this is a block update or something? Wait, is this still updating up here, but it's not updating in the middle? Yeah. So I think it's just not going to show this until it's like... Okay, that's disappointing. So I guess... I guess we have two other options. How big is a normal Minecraft map? (128 by 128). So that would be significantly smaller. Okay, I'm going to regenerate the canvas. Oh, I forgot I gotta... The plugin likes to reset its settings. Okay, there you go. Give that a moment. How are y'all doing? How's chat doing today? Oh, I'm doing great, Cole. Thank you. Oh, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm really happy. Oh, we are back. And I messed this up. So the center of it needs to be essentially at the corner. So at 0, 128, okay. How's this size look though? That's like a real small. Honestly though, maybe it'll be better this way. We can always expand it. We'll start out really small, screw it. But I do need to figure out the correct coordinates. I think this is it. I also need to fix that bug where it's resetting its config whenever I restart. Then we also got to test the Pixel Blazer. The Pixel Blazer power up. If you're just now joining into the stream, I just finished releasing a Wordle game mode for my Minecraft server. And now we're working on a game mode that I'm going to release tomorrow, which is our Art Plays 2.0 game mode, which is something that was previously on the server and it's been gone for a couple weeks because I've been recoding it. And I'll show you real quick as soon as our staging server launches, but it's essentially like a shared canvas that anyone can contribute to on our Minecraft server. And you can also get cool power-ups and unlock materials and stuff to contribute to that canvas. But our staging server has abysmal startup times. Okay. Is this proper? No. This is abysmal. This is sad. I thought I could do the math, but I can't. And it's a tragedy. A modern tragedy. Hey, since like no one's in the stream right now though, I'm just gonna take full advantage of this to figure out some stream stuff. I thought I already set this up. Okay, is that it? Hello, hello? No. Oh, okay, I think I'm supposed to do this. Awful line. It said connecting. Okay, let me try making this canvas one more time. Oh, I forgot to delete the old one. Shit. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. That happens. Sometimes you just drop the ball like that. For some reason, my Google Chrome keeps crashing, man. That's super weird too, because I've never had problems with the Chrome. Come on. I should really just code in a canvas rebuild command so I don't have to keep restarting the server. Okay, well, it looks like they're at least disconnected, so I don't have to worry about it. I think this is the new one. Oh, that looks perfect. Oh, perfect. Okay. And then... Oh, fun. And we even have the border in there perfectly. So how big does that make this without the border? (126 by 126). Okay. So it's 80 blocks by 80 blocks smaller. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with this. And then ideally, if we ever wanted to expand it, I can just do an exact duplicate right here, I think. And then we can have a second map item, right? And then eventually you could like stitch 4 of them together to have like a large canvas. And that's how we'll do it. Maybe that's just how we'll do it moving forward too, is that the canvas will just keep expanding instead of it ever resetting. And then it'll just be a new map item. And maybe certain parts of the map you won't be able to contribute to after a certain amount of time. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Should we make something fun? Oh my god, I'm so bad at pixel art. The uppercase A for some reason. Okay, this is gonna look so chopped. Oh, look at that! It's on the map. So then you'll be able to put this up in your base or whatever. And since I think it'll be its own world, and so whenever someone's working on the canvas, it'll update it for everyone else's canvas items. Oh, this looks sweet. This looks so good. Now, I guess I could do like a special rplace one, but there would be nothing, I think, from preventing people from just bringing in their own maps and creating their own, so I don't know if we'll actually make a custom map item. We could do something like that, though. So, next things, just to fully prepare this for production, let's go ahead and put it in its own world. So it's not in the island world. My map. Boom. Okay, so that's all good. And in this, let's actually go to single player really quick and generate a void world because I can't do that on the server. I already have a template. Okay, so I just got to re-import that. Wait, hold on. I have 2 of these. Let's make sure this world's actually a void world. Might have corrupted this template. Okay, it is. So that's where the canvas will spawn. Great. Actually, we'll leave this for now because it's not going to let me teleport back to this world unless we have this platform. So this is as simple as just changing a single value then and restarting. This should be the final restart. Then this update for our place is feature complete. It's like mostly the server list screen that looks the worst on stream. Now we have to wait 9 years for the server to restart. Beautiful. So then we'll come here and we'll set the spawn point. Then we'll go and delete that old platform. And then let's set the world border to be just slightly above. So where's the center of my canvas at now? It's at -63, -63. And what's the size? 125. So half of 125 is 62.5. So we'll do like 65. Whoops. Okay, so I do like this. And then center is a separate command. And I really messed that up. Oh, it's positive 63 like that? This looks like the proper size, but just centered in the wrong spot. Okay, so the center of the canvas is 0, 0. I'm very confused. Is this right? Is the map still gonna work here? Yeah, it does. Okay. Sweet. So then I guess... Why is 65 not right? Okay. Great. Maybe since people are going to be here in survival, we don't let them fall underneath like they did before. I almost wonder if it'd be cooler if we had it like way up here so you're like above the clouds in the void. Yeah, that would look much cooler. Like 250s, we'll do the Y at. Oh, when you look at that, that's kind of cool. Okay, there we go. So now if I do this. Okay, I can see chat. Oh, you can't really see it because of the stream overlay, but if you look in the top right. Actually, you know what? I kind of liked it better with it being an in-world thing. So watch, if I say like, hey, how's it going? Now give it, boom. Isn't that kind of cool? So now I won't miss your messages. Okay, great. And now you're above the clouds, which looks kind of sweet. Because then we could have like time set. Could have a like perpetual sunset if that looked cool. I bet this looks super sweet with shaders. Oh, but now the clouds are above me in the shaders. What the heck? 500 looks good. Keep the canvas nice and bright. I do think this world board is kind of killing my immersion a little bit. There you go. That way, if you're on the edge of the canvas, I don't want it to be like necessarily visible while you're on the edge of the canvas. Wow, you can see the world border from far away. Holy cow. Oh, I don't know if we need this much space just for immersion. Ah, it's kind of cool. It's like, whoa, what's going on? I think this looks sweet. Maybe it's some other decorations we need to get the blimp put in. Let me just go ahead and actually import the old Our Place world so we can steal some stuff from it. Look at this, it's the old Our Place canvas. So much bigger. But we gotta steal this sign. Actually, I don't know, maybe it's time to retire the sign. It looks super clean without the sign. Nah, we'll keep it. Maybe we'll put it further out though. And then what's actually... Oh, this canvas is a different size, so I can't paste it relational to the center. So I guess I'll go to the edge. I just don't know where the center of this is. I'm assuming it's probably this seat. And then we need to shrink this. I'm just gonna guess. No. Nope. Yep. Let me get back up here. All right, so I probably want the sign to the north, right? Yeah. Then I'm gonna want to be on 0 here. See if the rotation's busted. Nope. How does that mess with the overall look of it? Maybe we should still stuff this like a little further out, like still just outside the world border. I don't know. I'm not completely sold on it yet. But we will have to keep the blimp off the canvas now so it doesn't mess up the map. So let's go ahead and just steal that really quick so we have everything from the old canvas migrated over. This is one of those moments where I'm low-key missing the Axiom mod. I stopped using it recently. It really makes moving these things and like adjusting their specific locations really helpful. They're like really easy. But I know in a general sense, we're going to want it like over here. Okay. And that was really sloppy, actually. We can do this a little better. I should center myself in the blimp while I'm copying it so I know exactly where I'm pasting it. Well, my fly speed is making this a little difficult right now. Okay. So now I can at least center it off first rip. So now we need to go over to 0. Let me turn my fly speed down really quick. Okay. Now we are at 0. We can go forward a bit more. And then we'll go to 275. Why not? Boom. That didn't hit world limit, right? Yeah, we're chilling. That's cutting it a little close. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. But it'll be easier to move it backwards. Yeah, we definitely got to move it backwards. That looks better. Boom. And then, of course, we could add the goalie picture underneath once again, but I don't know if we want it because now this whole vibe is that like we're just way above the clouds. So I think we don't add the goalie picture back. So that means that, okay, if we want to keep this blimp theme going, this is all kind of starting to tie together a little bit. That means I feel like we should change this because this is going to be our place section of spawn. This should be like an elevator, right? Not a shaft downwards. This should be like insinuating that's about to shoot you upwards. Unless if we just completely change what this area is meant for and we add the blimp in somewhere here at spawn, because that could be kind of cool. What if we put the blimp like right here? How big is it compared to spawn? I think that looks kind of fire, low-key. I mean, obviously we should rotate it. But then this turns into like the station for it. Like, okay, everyone leaving for our place, climb aboard. Yeah, and I think that kind of catches the attention a bit more too, of like, oh, what's over there? But we need to make sure, we need to figure out how to make this all tie in a bit more thematically. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like the first order of business would be to close this off, right? Then insinuate that this thing is going to go upwards. I mean, maybe we just embrace the hole. And then maybe we can copy this wall texture, steal it a little bit. We need to make sure we're hitting it at a proper tile point, which I believe is right here. And then down to the bottom of the X. which is right here. Okay. Now I need to find... Oh, and this isn't copying any lanterns, isn't it? So this is not the tile point. I think we need to go one higher. Okay, that looks about right. So I should probably go here. And then I need to stay on this same side of the wall. Go up. Whoops, this was not the best side of the wall to stay on. And then I guess like right here is where I would paste it. Okay, so I needed to expand my selection a little bit. I feel like we need to tile this upper state, not the lower. I feel like I'm being a little silly right now. And let's just get rid of these barrier blocks. They're weirding me out. Okay. So I guess the best way to handle this is going to be like this. Oh wait, no, the best way to handle it is going to be like this. It's fine, we can get rid of the second carriage as long as these walls are looking decent, which they are. Okay, so this copied air because that's the entrance. That makes sense. But these walls are looking much better. So let's do it one more time, I guess. Then we can start to clean it up. Great. I'm so not used to playing by myself. I keep expecting someone to pull up on me. Then maybe this side. It's just like. Oh, I gotta update all these blocks. A lot of the fences are broken. That should have fixed a lot of them. Yep. Okay. So this is starting to look better. I think we need to find a way to blend these sides in a little better, or just embrace it sticking out, I guess. Which maybe in hindsight, that's what we should have done, actually. Let's see how that looks. Or, well, okay. I guess we'll do it naturally to the curvature of the landscape. So like here, this would be like that. Then I feel like it would like taper off. I think this whole front side is just going to be embraced the whole time. Okay. How's this looking so far? Does this look better, worse? So now when you come up to it, yeah, you'll be able to see up, not down. Then ideally, I don't know, because the blimp sitting right here is going to get right in the way of this crane. I guess, what if we try to like sneak the blimp in like right here? If then there was like a little loading passage. Could kind of make sense. I think this tree might need to go though, unfortunately. Sadly. I have to bind this to a tool. Where's Axiom when you need it? Okay. What are you? You're oak? Spruce? Oh, of course you're spruce. So that means that you'll also affect this. Great. Okay, so we're going to have to do this in different segments then. Wonderful. Give me a break. 9 million commands later. Holy crap. This would have taken 2 seconds with the Axiom mod. We would have already been way done. You know, this is just like getting to the point where it's not even worth it. I'm just gonna... I can't use Axiom on multiplayer servers. This is getting ridiculous. I just want to remove a tree. It's like one of the most simple functions. Why doesn't world have edit just have like a delete like neighbors function? I'm sure it does, and I just don't know how to use it. Finally. Okay, the tree is gone, so now we have somewhere we can put the blimp. That looks a lot less congested now. So ideally, the load station is like, so okay, we'd probably extend this a little bit up so there's like a platform, right? So this is like where the carriage takes you. Then from there you would like walk out just a few steps, and then maybe like a few more this way, like right here. Or is that way too crowded? Oh, facing the wrong way. So it fits, but man, that is a tight fit. I think he needs to be a little bit taller. I think what we got to do is we got to end up deciding where we want the balloon to be, and then kind of build around that. Okay, yo, that does not look bad right there. And then we actually don't need to have a bridge. It can be like it just took off, right? I don't know why I'm deleting this stuff. Whatever. I almost wonder if we should change this to spruce wood to make it match with the rest of the spawn elements a bit better. I think that looks better. Boom. And then we'd have a big like our place hologram. This is definitely going to need some more tweaking though. This is a little bit of a monstrosity to look at. But so far it's good. Or honestly, maybe we ditch the whole shaft thing and like, maybe this is how you get onto it. You know, you come and you get on the one of these and it takes you over. Then we can like make these barrels a bit more thematic. Yeah, like these barrels are loading up the materials to take to our place. I like that a lot. I think that lets us kind of screw off with whatever the heck I just did right here. Okay, that's a good game plan. Yeah, because then the crane will like lift you up. What is the elevator for then, though? Oh, I guess getting like materials and stuff. Maybe I should put like a rainbow of things down there. This is the production version in Spawn, or the staging version of Spawn, so I'm free to mess with this, and none of this is. We have a clean copy in the actual version. Cool. I really like that. I think that's an excellent compromise, and it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So cool. This is feature complete. Probably some tweaking that I can do, but nothing that can't be handled live on the server when I release the update. Just like small cosmetic changes. Actually, I think I am sleeping on something too. I should probably have done this. So now it keeps its rotation. That looks a bit better. Okay. Goodies, our place experiment. Fun fact, way back in the day, there used to be an Easter egg in here, but then it became inaccessible because the sign was outside the world border for ages. Oh, I wonder if I removed it. Looks like I probably did. Oh no, here it is. Boom. There you go. To the one other person watching this stream right now. There you go. You have more worth than anyone. Okay, gang. I'm pretty happy with where things are. I'm going to end stream here. This is just going to be a short little stream today. So Wordle's out. Got our place out. Yeah. Thanks, gang. I'll talk to y'all later.